Hey friends, I am back today with another pattern, and this is an oldie but a goodie. It is the Shawl in a Ball triangle scarf. As you saw in that beginning picture, it's just using one ball of Shawl in the Ball from Lion Brand, and they have so many gorgeous colors. Everybody can find something that they love. And this uses the C2C method, super simple. So all you're gonna have to do is grab yourself a ball of Shawl in the Ball, and grab yourself a 5mm hook, and we're going to get started. Tassels, in case you want to make those, you just want to kind of find something that's, roughly 4 or 5 inches long. And what we're going to do is, I like to make these first. That way I don't have to try to guesstimate how much I need to save as I'm making the scarf. So all you have to do, if you've never made a tassel before, is you just want to kind of start it like this, and we're going to wrap for a total of 25 times. Alrighty, so once you've wrapped 25 times, you're just going to take your scissors and just kind of snip it as close as possible. But before you take it off of your book or your box or whatever, cut yourself some yarn, probably about 12-ish inches or so. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that yarn that we just grabbed, and we're going to kind of feed it up to the top here. And we're gonna tie that. So leave one side the length that enough that you would need to weave in the ends. So tie that with a nice good double knot. And then we want to snip the yarn the length of that one side. So now we've got these two kind of little rabbit ears. Now hold on to this guy because you're going to need him in a second. Now what we're going to do is we're going to slide this off because we've got that top part secure. So that's the top of our tassel. Put this over to the side. So we've got that like this, and you want to make sure you're using some sharp scissors. And what I do is I just kind of hold the top and then snip straight across. So obviously you don't want there to be a visual, like you don't want it to show where it kind of joins there at the top. So like that part right there. So what I kind of do is I like to just, fluff it up a little bit. Then that little piece that we saved, we're going to lay it down like this. And this yarn is great because it's pretty stiff, meaning it will stay in place real good for you. So you tie it once, flip it over, tie it again, flip it over once more, tie it again, and then you would weave those two little guys in. And then this part is where you would tie it on to your scarf, tie it on real good, 2 double knots, and then weave those ends in. So that's how you make a tassel. Make 3 of them, or 1, however you want to decorate your scarf. You would have 3 points because it's a triangle. And that's how you do the tassel. So now I'm going to show you how to do the scarf. The scarf is very simple. All we're going to do is we're going to make a slip knot. And so, as I've said before in other videos, but for those who are new, the way I do a slip knot is I do my tail on the left, my working yarn on the right. I pinch these, stick my fingers in, turn, reach down and grab that working yarn and pull it through. Really simple. So we're using a 5mm hook, and the way C2C works is like this. You're going to chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the 4th chain from the hook, so this loop on your hook does not count, we would go 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to double crochet, then double crochet in this next stitch, then double crochet in the next one. So essentially what we've done is we've made a long chain of 6 stitches. We took 3 of those stitches and created a double crochet, and then we crocheted our way with double crochets back down to that very first stitch. So now what we're going to do is we're going to turn our work, and just for perspective, this little tail, it's always going to be pointing at you. So if your tail is ever over here or over here, you don't want that. That tail should always be pointed down because we're kind of working, like I said, in the direction of a triangle. So this would be considered row 2. We're going to chain up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the 4th chain from the hook, so if we're looking here, ooh, there's a piece of hair. In the 4th chain from the hook, so 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to double crochet. So just what we just did, but in a slightly different context. Double crochet again, and double crochet one last time into that last stitch. And now here's the fun part. We're going to attach these 2 guys together like this. So right here in this space between that chain 3 and that first double crochet, you're going to slip stitch. So just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through and pull through for a secure stitch. Now we chain 3, and this chain 3 counts as a double crochet, and in that same space where we just did that slip stitch, we're going to work 3 more double crochet. And upon completion of that, we see that our little guy is growing. So we're going to turn, and now we begin row 3. So again, it's the same thing. Chain up 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the 4th chain from the hook, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to double crochet, and then just double crochet your way back down. Always working in sets of 4. Never 5, never 3, always 4. Double crochet back down. Then again, we want to kind of attach these guys. So right here in that space where you've got that chain 3 in the first double crochet, you slip stitch, chain up 3, place 3 double crochet in that same space, now we're going to attach these guys together. So right there where you've got that chain 3 and that double crochet, we slip stitch again, chain up 3 more, and place 3 double crochet right there into that space. And the process repeats like that over and over and over again until you either 1, run out of yarn, or hit 53 little squares going across the top. Now, if you wanted to make your shawl bigger, all you would need to do is add on another ball, and that would give you a really, really large shawl, but it would be exceptionally beautiful because, like I said, all the shawl in the balls are absolutely gorgeous. And so real quick, I'm going to show you. We're going to pretend like this is done, and I want to attach my tassel. So right here would be where your tassel would go, and in this space where we've got this tail, all you would need to do, and I'll use my hook to kind of assist me, you'll take one of these little guys that we left, and you'll feed it through that hole, and then all you do is just tie it on, just like so. Just simply tie it on. And then of course you would weave in all those ends, and then there would be the bottom point of your scarf. So all these little guys would be woven in, and there's the bottom point of your scarf with your tassel. So real quick, I want to give you some ideas of different colorways that you could use when you're creating this beautiful shawl and a ball triangle scarf. First up is this beautiful colorway that I was using for today's tutorial. It was, as we dig in here, we can kind of see all of these gorgeous, gorgeous colors. This colorway is called, let me find it, Community Coral. So here is what it would look like as the colors cascade, so you can get an idea of what your triangle shawl would look like. But absolutely stunning colors. And this is the color that I used for the very first picture that you saw. Obviously this is a knit shawl, but the idea is very much the same as far as how your colors work up. And again, that right there gives you an idea. I'm trying to get it out of the glare of the light. That gives you an idea of how your color pattern would work up. So that's the first one. Next up is this one. And as we peek in here, we see that we've got a surprise of reds, deeper, brighter greens, some orange, some purple. Absolutely beautiful. It starts off as a neutral, and then of course gradiates into just a beautiful rainbow variation. And this one is called Calming Desert. Very, very pretty. Next up is this one. This one is kind of a neutral with just absolutely stunning hues of purple. So very, very beautiful. I'm about to lose my sleeve here. So as you can see from this one, let's see, do we get it? We start off with kind of this dusty white and then go all the way into almost like a magenta purple. So this one right here, that's what we end up in. So absolutely stunning. If you are a blue lover like me, you will not be disappointed by this beauty. Absolutely gorgeous. And as we peek in there, we can see all of those gorgeous, gorgeous colors and different hues of blue. So stunning. And this little picture doesn't do it justice, but just absolutely beautiful blue. And then lastly, this is the colorway that the model here is wearing. And this one is hands down my favorite. I mean, just look at those stunning colors. And this is Restful Rainbow. Absolutely beautiful. My favorite. And this is just some of the shawl and the balls. There are so many more, and they're just all beautiful. I love them all. So I will link down below Lion Brand Shop. You can check it out, get some for yourself if you want. The PDF is also purchasable if you would like it. And then the written instructions also with a photo tutorial are linked down below as well. So short, quick, and easy, but definitely a fan favorite, and it's an old pattern from 2016 that I never made a video for. So I wanted to be sure that I did that and showed you guys how to make the tassel and also how to do this C2C. It's really that simple. So I hope you like it. Be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and come back every weekday for a brand new video. Tomorrow, it will be the What's New show, and you won't want to miss that. So again, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.